So the first card you have your past is the Three of Wands. So I'm seeing you really concentrating at this time, concentrating on something. Obviously, this thing was very important to you that you were concentrating on because you're really putting everything into this. You're trying to finish whatever this was. It could be a project or something like that. It was very important to you. You're really focusing on this. And I'm just getting a sense that you're almost at the end, I'm seeing. And you could see the end coming up. It was like you had a tunnel. You could see the light at the end of the tunnel. You were nearly at the end. And this was all up ahead of you. You were ready to finish. You just really wanted to finish this thing. But you're waiting on someone else, I'm seeing. You could have been waiting on someone to give you some sort of last final piece of information or some last thing to help you to get over this finish line. So you have this time where you're waiting, I'm seeing, and you're sitting around waiting, thinking, oh, I just want to finish this. But I'm not seeing you really being impatient. I'm not seeing you being stressed about this. You just knew that this was like a thing that had to happen. You had to sit and wait for whatever this was. You weren't frustrated. But I'm actually seeing also this extra time you had was really good for you because, you went back and you were looking at some mistakes, fixing a few little things, patching up some things, just getting it perfectly ready for when you finish. So it was actually really good for you, I'm seeing. And yeah, so you're just waiting to find out this information. And once you had that, then you could just move forward and finish this thing. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your past is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, things happening slowly. Look how slow this knight is. This is a slow workhorse. It's working, but it's slow. It plods along really slowly. And yeah, it is getting somewhere. This workhorse is getting somewhere. This is a knight. Knights go places. They go somewhere. But this one's obviously very, very slow. And this, yeah, again, this waiting time I'm seeing was very good for you. This is a pentacle, so this is really good for you. Whatever this is, whether this is work, a project, some sort of studying, this will help you financially in your future. But yes, there was this slowness, this slow ending that took some time. And I think you were very happy with how this all went in the end, because I think once you kind of patched up these little things that weren't quite right, and you're sitting there settled, just waiting for this ending, that's what I'm seeing. Look how settled this knight is. He's just sitting there, very slowly sitting there waiting. He's not jumping up and down. He's not impatient. He's just sitting there waiting. And that's what I'm seeing you were doing. That's how you were. The last card you have your past is Temperance. So I'm actually seeing healing here. I'm seeing healing. And I'm seeing some healing. Yeah, this could be healing from an old relationship that you were in your more distant past, something like that. You could have been hoping or wanting to get back together at some time in your past, because I'm seeing this thinking about combining things. So maybe at this time you're thinking about how you're feeling about this person in the past, that in the past, in your more distant past, you're wishing that you could get back together with this person. You're wanting to combine. If you look at this Temperance, this beautiful angel, she's combining 2 cups of water. So she's combining emotions together. So you wanted to get together with this person again. And, she's looking very serious. She's looking very serious, looking down at these cups, thinking very seriously. And, you could have been at this time thinking about things that happened to you in your past, things that happened between you. And maybe you're just coming to find some peace about this, because I'm seeing the sun coming up over the horizon as well in this card, on the left-hand side of this card. So it's like the sun's coming up on a new day. So I'm just sensing that at this time you're just getting over this and you're feeling like, yes, that's how I felt once. That's how I used to feel about this person. But at this time, I can see this is a new day. I'm feeling really differently about this now. I'm not missing this person. I'm not wanting to get back together with this person. I'm just moving on. This is a new day. So I'm seeing that you're at peace about this as well. Look how peaceful this angel is. She has her eyes shut. She's just peaceful. So that's how I'm seeing you were at this time. So the first card you have your present is the High Priestess. Yes, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing a couple of things. I'm seeing finding your own way that's your unique way. It could be spiritual, it could be something else. And I'm also seeing keeping things to yourself, keeping things quiet. This High Priestess can sometimes be a woman of mystery, or a goddess, or a priestess of mystery. And I'm not seeing you deliberately trying to be mysterious or you're hiding things for bad reasons. You could have been on some sort of a spiritual journey for a long, long time, or even some other journey to finding yourself, finding exactly who you are and your unique beliefs. And that sounds really cringy, finding who you are. I know that sounds really cringy. But yes, that's what I'm seeing you were doing. I can't put it any other way. That's what I'm seeing. You're just finding who you were. And maybe you're finding yourself in a world where there were people around you that might not approve of whatever this was. And yes, at this time you're finding things out about yourself. You came to some conclusions that you knew about yourself, you were learning about yourself, and there's some significant people around you who would never ever understand what you had on your mind or what you were thinking or feeling in your heart. It was like you had this unique way of seeing things. And there were some people around you that you knew just would not approve or understand. It would be like playing the piano in front of a cow. The cow would just sit there mooing, and you could play this amazing music and they wouldn't understand it. I'm not saying they're like cows, I'm not saying they're stupid, but what I'm saying is that you see things in a very unique way. You're not like the crowd, believing in some black, white, right, wrong thing. This is the rule, this is right, this is wrong. And you don't think that way, you think in a different way. It's a spiritual way. It's a unique way. It's your way. It's your way. We're made to be unique. This is my view. I don't know if you believe this or not or agree, but this is what I think. We're made to be unique. Yes, there are rules, but we're made to see them in a unique way. Why are we made different? Why aren't we made all the same? Because we're here to be thinking in unique ways. We're here to express our unique selves and to come to our own unique understandings about things. That's what I'm seeing. So maybe there's some people around you who might not understand this or approve of this. So I'm seeing at this time you're just keeping these things to yourself. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have your present is the Ten of Cups. So yes, this idea of keeping things to yourself and restricting what you say around certain people, especially family. This is the card of family, and I'm seeing that you probably aren't saying things around family because there'll be some family who wouldn't approve of who you really are. Now, I'm not saying you should always hide things. Obviously, if you want to go and tell people things that might upset them or whatever, but they're the right thing to do, of course, go and tell whatever it is. I'm also seeing it could be about coming out because I'm seeing this rainbow. It might not be, it might be coming out, might be you have spiritual ideas, might be you're like me, a reader, and you don't want to tell people. Like me, I also haven't told a lot of people. It might be changing religions, going against the normal way that people have in this family. It might be going to another belief that they have one belief, you might be doing something else. It might be something where your lifestyle is different to them. It could be a number of different things. But you're restricting yourself at this time with what you're saying to them, and you're keeping family harmony. So the family harmony is kept. You're not saying anything. You might find your right time to say something. You might not. You might find, the right people. You might not. You might want to talk about this at some time. You find your time. You find your way to tell people. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's completely up to you. This is your life. You be comfortable in what you do and who you tell and who you don't. It's completely up to you. And that's what I'm seeing is happening at this time. You're just keeping these things to yourself. And yes, everyone's fine. There's no problem. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your present is the World. So yes, this project or this thing you're working on, I'm seeing at this time is definitely coming to an end, because the World can be about completion, happiness, contentment, and that's how you are. So I'm seeing you probably have this whatever piece of information you have to complete this project. And this is something that was really important to you. So yes, you're finalizing at this time, or you have already finished it at this time, and you're just sitting back and thinking, oh, I'm so happy this is done. I'm relieved, I'm happy with myself. So that's really good, this fulfillment and this contentment. That's what I'm seeing with that. The first card you have your future is the Six of Cups. So I'm seeing that maybe for single people, if you're looking for a relationship, I'm just seeing, yes, don't be angry. I'm just seeing that you are wise in a lot of ways. You are very wise. You're accomplished. You've done this project. You're spiritually wise. You know who you are. All of these things, and you're on this journey, and you want to grow yourself, improve yourself. That's what I'm seeing. But you might be a little bit naive about some things, because what I'm seeing is that someone could be coming into your life at this time, and they might be a little bit, you might trust someone a little bit too much. That's what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing someone being very charming, and you might be kind of blown away by this person and not see the reality of what's going on. I'm actually literally seeing someone giving someone flowers. Now, they might not give you flowers, but I'm seeing, someone giving a great big gesture, like a beautiful gift, or it might be that they're telling you, oh, you're so gorgeous, you're the most beautiful person in the world, you're so smart, and you're this, and you might think, wow, no one ever speaks to me like that. This person's amazing. So obviously it might not literally be that, but just watch out for someone who's coming into your life at this time. They might be fine. I'm not saying run away from them. I'm just saying you need to keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open and see what happens before you jump in. Just be careful. The next card you have for your future is the Magician. I love this card. But yes, again, I'm seeing the top of this card has flowers. I'm seeing more flowers. Someone is being a little bit tricky, maybe. They're very charming. That's how the Magician is. And I'm seeing, yeah, definitely there's chemistry. Look at this table with this guy with this... This guy's playing with fire, water, pentacles, everything all together. This makes me think of science experiments, all sorts of magical tricks and things like that. So excuse me, oh, goodness me. So there was so what I'm seeing here is, oh, that really messed me up now, my concentration. Yes, what am I talking about? Yes, science experiments. So I'm seeing that, chemistry, science experiments make me think of chemistry. So you have a great chemistry with this person, but just be careful, because it might not be all it seems. That's what I'm seeing. You might feel like, oh, I have amazing chemistry with this person, they're fantastic. Get to know them properly. I'm not saying they're bad, they might be fine. But when I have these warnings, that's saying something, so keep your eyes open. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, it is so busy outside my window all the time, I'm sorry. Yes, the last card you have for your future is the Three of Cups. So yes, I'm seeing friendship with this card, going out with other people. What I'm seeing here is this is a message to you. This is a message to not put all of your eggs in the one basket. What I mean by that is this person is coming into your life, this Magician person, this really charming, amazing person who thinks you're amazing. Maybe they're giving you flowers or some other thing, gift or something. Be careful not to put everything into this person. Be careful to keep your relationships open with other people. Be careful to confide in your friends. Spend time with your friends. Spend time with other people. Don't just spend time with this person. Now, again, they might be fine. Just keep your eyes open about this person. When I'm getting 3 warnings like this in your future, it's saying something. It's not there for no reason. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, have fun, of course. But before you get serious, before you let them in totally into your life, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Learn as much as you can about this person before you commit to this person. That's what I'm seeing.